So last fall, I took a hike down the creek here. I started up above and came down here below this bridge. There's actually two bridges that were replaced in 2016. This was the lower one, and then there's one just a ways up the road. It used to be really neat. It was an old wooden bridge, one lane. It had the wooden planks edge to edge across the deck, and then there were two long flat boards down for the two tires on a car or truck. And when you came down the hill here, you had to get lined up on one of those planks because it was really rough on the crossways planks. And in this area here, both on this side of the creek and then on the other side, they did a lot of staging of all their materials and equipment. You know, they had cranes and excavators and lots of formwork and all that up here for doing the construction. So I guess when they got done, the open space district, who I think owns this land, required them to restore it to native habitat. So that's what a lot of this silt fence is here. They had that silt fence up, and then you can see all the bushes and stuff they planted here. This gate here seems to come into what was used to be a road right here. They kind of dug a drainage ditch down here. Yeah, anyway, when I came down the creek in October, I climbed up out of the creek bed, and this area here seemed to be an old road. So let me hike down the side of the bank here. One thing, they have this old shed of some sort was here. Yes, anyway, there's this old shed. I don't know what exactly it was for, but they left it here. Somebody's got like some firewood stacked in there, but it's starting to fall apart. That roof panel is down. It looks like a tree branch may have hit it. But yeah, this was here, and they didn't tear it down, which was kind of strange. Yeah, you can really see their habitat restoration. Like every little bush has a different color stake, so that must have been all the different species they planted. You know, there's yellow, got blue, red. Someplace they probably had this whole area all drawn out, and they had all these stakes located. And it was a fairly sizable contract that they had to revegetate this area. So this is about 6 years, 5.5 years after they planted. Coming back pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to try hiking up this way, and then there's supposed to be a pond. I showed you on the GPS track that the topo map shows a pond up here. Okay, well, according to the topo map, I am standing in the pond. So I guess that road that I followed up actually did go up here. It wasn't what I remembered, but yeah, last time I think I was down on the berm down at the bottom end of the pond, and I couldn't really see anything up here, but it looks like this was a pond, and it's all silted in. I think on the topo maps up through 1948, there were no pond here, but in 1960 there was. Yeah, we got somebody shooting a gun. They've been blasting away down there. Yeah, listen, hopefully they're not shooting this direction, but yeah, this is the pond. And it looks like there's a little trickle of water coming down here, and I hear some water running farther up. Maybe I'll go up and take a look at that. Okay, yeah, there's a nice little stream coming down here. So this creek here comes all the way down from Montebello Ridge. Okay, I think they probably breached the dam. It looks like there's some concrete or some sort of hard fill up there. It looks almost like concrete, and either it just broke down or they might have cut through it. But there's a channel that starts back up here, and it gets deeper and deeper. I think that's where I was last October, up on the far side over there. But yeah, this is what I was looking down into, and it's like, I don't want to walk through this briar patch here. Now I'm on this side looking over there, and it's like, yeah, I don't think I want to go over there either. But yeah, it goes down here, the gully that's been washed out, and then it drops down into the creek right over here. And I don't see any water running here. It must be still piling up in the pond area, probably soaking into the ground there. So there wouldn't be any water coming over for that drop. If I saw water here, I might try to go down to the creek level and see the water pouring out of that cascade there, but I don't think there's enough flow. Yeah, so according to the map, this was just below the edge of the pond. But yeah, there's definitely a bank cut over here. That looks pretty darn steep. I don't know if that's just from this creek flowing or what they did in here. But I don't see any sign of any dwelling here, unless maybe there was something over there and they may have completely removed it. All I see on the map is the pond. There's no road shown, and there's no little dwelling. But maybe I'll take a look through some of the other year maps and see if there's anything in this area. Okay, so I came over this way on the way in before I knew this was the pond. And right down in here is definitely kind of a swampy area. It's not super swampy right now, but it is wet, and you can see it's got a lot of vegetation growing. And I think this is the pond dam right here. There's a berm right here, and then it goes off that way over to that bank over there where I just was. Okay, that's where I went up that way and hit the upper road. And I came down here towards the creek. I think there probably was a road through here, but it's really eroded out right there. You can see all those tree roots. Like I said, last October I came down the creek here, and then I went up the side of the bank when I saw I was near that pond, and there was a road right over there. So I bet there was a road through here, but it's kind of washed out. So in October, I went around the corner here and up to the road, so maybe I can come down there, hike up the creek, and then up here. So I'd like to see what that other road goes to up there. I'm suspecting that other road might be to an old homestead or barn, something up there. So I didn't see this road last time. This road went up here, so that's probably how they got up there with their equipment. They probably went up this way, had a dozer or something, and pushed dirt up to make the pond dam around this opening of this canyon. And then they probably drove out and left that berm. I was thinking the berm was where they blocked the road, but that turns out to be the pond dam. So this whole area here has been filled in with that pond dam. One half of the mystery solved. I saw where the pond was, but I don't know where that road goes over there. But anyway, yeah, let's wrap this up. I got to get packed up and start heading home before it gets too dark. So I thought I'd show you that. We found the pond, did not find the other road over there. Well, I know I can't get to it from this side. That was my original plan, was to come back this way, but that's not going to work, so we'll have to figure out another way to get over there. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. And as always, thanks for watching.